Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how I make my kale juice. Since I'm still nursing a cold, today I've added lime and ginger to my concoction of what I already use. You can stir things up by adding flavors that you like or feel like things that you need to add in there based on what's going on in your day. I'm also adding ground flax seeds for the added protein. And so what I initially do is I take my apple, put it in my blender. I've just cut up a small portion in here. Ginger, very, very strong, very potent. This is the amount I add for my taste buds. Everyone is different. Remember, you can always add, but you can't take away. The next part, what I like to do is add some berries. Whole Foods has them pre-packaged. It's convenient for me. A little more expensive than maybe what you want to use, but I just add a few. Nothing fancy, just to give some flavor. Maybe a strawberry. And here comes the fun stuff. Kale. Trader Joe's has this kale already cut and cleaned for you. What you do need to do is pick out the stems like this. These you don't need. And what you're wanting to do is just add enough to make one serving size, which is about 12 ounces in a mason jar, which is what I use. You don't necessarily need to use mason jar, but I have it handy and that's what I use. And also when you're picking out the kale, you can also take off the big pieces that are stuck, the ribs. You don't necessarily need them. It's just bulky and harder to blend. Right now, that's where my blender looks at. It is about 3/4 of a liter. You want to add just a little more, not too much. Again, you just want to make one serving size. You don't want to make a batch because if you keep it in the fridge, it will be green, bright green at first, and then no longer green later on. So that is done. Next stage, get the lime. Squeeze it on top. Lime, you add just what you can tolerate or what your taste buds like. I happen to like lime, so I will add half a lime. Last, the ground flax. A little goes a long way. If you add too much, it will make the flavor really strong. Lastly, what you want to do, you need an agent that helps everything mix along together. Water. Here, you see nothing here. When you add the water, that should be enough. Make sure your lid is secure. You want to blend it long enough to make sure that the apple chops up and the kale is also chopped up pretty well. My mason jar. Still a little chunky, but there you have it.